I'll say this again. Nothing's more humbling than showing yourself on a 4K camera. Trust me, you 20, 30-year-olds, it looks great, but till you're 50 and you're like, what the hell happened? Anyway, have you ever been asked, oh, you can take the 63-65 combo or the 66? Either one, we don't care, just do something. A lot of firms who let you do both, they want you to do the 66 because it's easier. It's only 110 questions, blah, blah, blah. So let's go down the breakdown. 63, the Series 63, allows you to be a broker-dealer and charge commissions, markup, markdowns, and be an agent. If you just want to work for a broker-dealer, doing executions and stuff like that, take the 63 and you're done. And it works with both the 7 and the 6. If you want to take the 65, if you're just going to be working for an investment advisor, a firm that gives advice, that's all they do. All you need is a 65. You don't need the SIE, the 7, or anything by itself. It's a standalone license. Okay? So let's get it down. If you take the Series 6, the only option you have is the 63 and 65 combo. If you take the Series 7, you can take either the 63-65 combo or the 66. Let's get inside it because my phone's about to die. That's better. Still a little low, but we're okay. Now, so now the question is which one to take. Let's throw out the 63 because it's a shorter exam. It's only regs and stuff. Let's assume that that's not part of the decision. So you want to decide, do I take the 66, which is 110 questions, versus the 65, which is 140? Okay? So here, let's go down the breakdown. If the economics in the 66 is only 5% of the test, and in the 65, it's 15%. I couldn't speak. Okay? Again, please, guys, if I die on camera, I promise to publish it. Just shoot it out there. Let me go viral as I die. So in the 65, the economics is a much heavier percentage. It's 15% versus the 5% for the 66. The investment vehicle stuff, which is like the insurance company, the mutual funds, annuities, all that stuff, it's 20% for the 66 and 25 for the 65. Literally the same, not a big deal. So really, the only thing so far is that the economics is more on the 65. So the client recommendations and investment recommendations is 30% on both. That's like CAPM, portfolio margin, trusts, estates, stuff like that, client profiles, all that stuff. That's literally the same on the 66. So again, the only thing so far is the big economics difference. On the 66, laws and regs are 45 or so percent. On the 65, it's only 30%. That's where the difference is, okay? So the real difference between the 66 and the 65 is there's way more regs, a much bigger percentage of regs on the 66 than it is on the 65. And there's more economics on the 65 than it is on the 66. So the question really comes down to, again, throwing the 63 out because that's not part of the equation. You have to do it, but it's not part of the thing. If you're better at the regs, 66. If you like the economic stuff better, maybe you do the 65. But here's the thing. If you've already taken the 63, well, then it doesn't matter which one you do. But think about this. If you've already done the 63 and you felt it was okay, just do the 66. You've already studied for half the test. So you just got to really work on the back half, the investment vehicles, economics, and stuff like that, and client recs, and then you'll be done. So one's not harder than the other. I do think the 65 overlaps with the 7 more than the 66. So if you were good with the 7 and you have a choice and you did the 63, go for the 65. And maybe the extra 40 questions scares you, but it's not that big a deal. Either way, you're fine. Just remember, it's not that big a difference between the 65 and the 66 difficulty-wise. People think there is, and they're worried about it, but there isn't. It's just that you need an extra point on the 66 than the 65. Either way, you're going to be fine. Good luck, guys. Check me out Tuesday and Thursday nights on the live. You can ask more questions there.